Right. So, by the way, in this 2-hour workshop, we're not going to have time to demonstrate everything, but if you want to see more, you can see the videos from DEF CON. If you scroll to the bottom here, there's the complete set there because that was a longer workshop. Anyway, but I'll just go as far as we reasonably can in this time. So DNS is good, clean fun. If you go to DNS, oh good, thank you. All right, so if you open up a Wireshark and go to the websites, you'll see, of course, that as you go to various sites, all the DNS queries go by. This is everyone's gotten used to this, that you can just pick up unencrypted traffic off your machine and see every website you go to. And a lot of security people use this to monitor things. And as we gradually move to encrypted DNS, people are more and more grouchy about this. But anyway, so you can install, whoops, I already done that. You can install Scapy on your machine. And once you've got it, you can make a DNS sniffer. So Scapy lets you analyze packets very easily in Python. It knows all the network protocols and all the fields in all the network protocols. So I can sniff for packets. And then every time it gets a packet, it will call this routine, find DNS. And that routine will check to see if this packet is in fact a DNS packet. And if it is, it'll print out that packet. So this is a simple network scanner. And if you run that, which is here, it'll show you all the DNS requests made on your machine. So and you see there's always a bunch of them connecting to some Google service and so on. And if I go here and I go to like yahoo.com, it's going to have a bunch of them go by about Yahoo. And as you can see, it's giving me far too much information. Pages and pages of junk for just a single page that's opened. So I'd rather have a simpler monitor. So here's a simpler one, nano dns2.py. This just prints just a summary of that one, the IP address and a summary. This is a simpler display showing me less information. So Python 3. All right, now if I go open a page and I go to say kittenwar.com, then I see just a few requests. So it loaded kittenwar.com and then it loaded some other pages for the ads and such. Anyway, so you'll see, you can see a simpler write out here. And if I now go to this one, this is a page that makes a lot of requests. And the requests are these long things. And what this is it's simulating botnet traffic. This is what it would be like when you have botnets infecting your machine. They will be phoning home on some regular basis, like every 30 seconds or something, and they will make traffic that impersonates normal traffic. So they will make a DNS request or an HTTP request, but the request will have this long garbled name, and what's in there is encrypted stuff. That's encrypted information or compressed information about the type of machine it is, and that's your passwords being stolen and commands coming in from the botnet controller telling it what to do next. So this is one clue for botnet infection. If you look for these long names in requests and they have high entropy, they're just random letters, whereas normal words don't have high entropy because the words are chosen from a smaller set of meaningful words. So here you've got a page that will just put the flag right there after a while. Then you've got another one here, which gets a little harder. And then you have, anyway, find the requests that are unique. You'll find the flag hidden here more and more until as you go down, you'll get down to hex encoding, binary encoding, and what's really used by real botnets, base 32 encoding. DNS requests do not use base 64 because they don't care about a capital A or a small a. They use base 32. And so this actually sends the flag in base 32 encoding. So there's a few fun things to do there. And of course, everybody is pretty upset about moving to encrypted DNS, which would make all this much more difficult to do. All right, and here I think you've got the same thing over HTTP. Here's a page that makes GET requests with these long scrambled things on it. And you can do the same thing for HTTP in Scapy. You can make a scanner that will print just a little bit of information about each one, and then you'll be able to find the request. Make a clean version. It just shows you the folder name in the request, And now you'll find that these long random folder names eventually have a flag, and then they have the flag encoded in various ways. So that's the kind of stuff you do to reverse engineer botnet traffic. And I'll save this one.